Hello, collective. How is your vibe? Hello, collective. Patience here, your psychic, medium, intuitive host of Spirit News on Spotify. We have a new episode out of Spirit News where we teach you about your non-physicalness. Benjamin again. I'm going to have to do the next one, Benjamin. Let me write that down because they have said Benjamin multiple times today. And always, but today, 3 times today. So that's a lot for one day. So I'll do Benjamin next. But hello, we do have a new episode of Spirit News on Spotify about who am I and who am I to become. It's a great episode filled with knowledge and little tidbits to help you find alignment, to help you self-discovery. Hola! Spirit, Mark says hi. Thanks for being here. Maybe you can solve a mystery with us today. That was so fun to be interactive last time. Help me solve the clues. That was a lot of fun. So we'll see what comes up. So today on our YouTubes, we're doing a collective detective psychic development read. And we're doing Jason Ghost Hunter False. And I just added nope in there because it was just like all a no. It's just all a no. Spirit gave this person's a no-go. And something about being a ghost hunter, which I found fascinating. I'd like to know more, please. Okay, so we're going to start. Now, I opened up the Bible, my Holy Bible, New American Revised Edition, given to me as a gift. And I opened it to Luke 1, the Canticle of Zechariah, the birth of John. And it just basically says that when John was born, the name was going to be Zechariah, but his mom said, no, it's going to be John. And then the dad was like, and then everyone was like astonished for some reason because no one in the family had that name. And so they asked the father, and the father wrote on a tablet. They made signs asking his father what he wished him to be called. Yeah, it's like investigation. Hey, Murphy, let me give you a little bit of attention you need. Don't worry, I'm praying for you. I love that the caps are off and you're not yelling at me, okay? Okay. Well, we'll pray for you. So he asked for a tablet and wrote, John is his name, and we're all amazed. I'm not sure what the significance is of them. Maybe people were surprised this person wanted to be a ghost hunter, or they were calling themselves a ghost hunter. I'm not sure yet. Immediately his mouth was opened, his tongue freed, and he spoke, blessing God. Then fear came upon all the neighbors, and all these matters were discussed throughout the hill country of Judea. Oh, really? Girl, you being you. We like this. We like this, girl. All who heard these things took them to heart, saying, what then will this child be? For surely the hand of the Lord was with him. And then listen to this. Blessed be the Lord. Oh, sorry. Then Zechariah, his father, filled with the Holy Spirit, prophesied. You know, I'm getting a lot of pushback and a lot of discrimination about me being a psychic medium. And it made me feel kind of sad because I finally honored it and I'm actually really good at it. And people are telling me I'm like evil and stuff, but I know I'm not. So I guess Christian. Spirit said Christian. Christians, maybe? Blessed be the Lord, the God of Israel, for he has visited and brought redemption to his people. He has raised up a horn for our salvation. Who gives a fuck? Quack, quack. Not me. I'm awesome, and I'm using my powers for good. Thanks, Marge. You're the best. Flowers, flowers. Just like Afro Zen. I love her. Even as he promised through the mouth of his holy prophets from of old, salvation from our enemies and from the hand of all who hate us. Oh. Salvation from our enemies and from the hand of all who hate us, Marge. We just said, who cares? And it says his holy prophets of old. We're like the new prophets. And salvation from our enemies. Oh my gosh, I love that. Thank you, Spirit. And I got a confirmation on my phone. Thank you. You too, Marge. To show mercy to our fathers and to be mindful of his holy covenant and of the oath he swore to Abraham our father, and to grant us that, rescued from the hand of enemies, without fear we might worship him in holiness and righteousness before him all our days. And you, child, will be called prophet of the Most High. Oh, come through, for you will go before the Lord to prepare his ways, to give his people knowledge of salvation through the forgiveness of their sins. 30. So maybe this person has abilities too, and they want to be a ghost hunter. Ice, does that mean cold? I was going to say, maybe he wants to be a ghost hunter, and his neighborhood is like, oh my God. His community is like, what? Oh my God. God forbid you do something that is fun and that you like. Oh my God. I'm not sure how to take this, but there's definitely a prophet among us. And it says, and you, child, will be called prophet of the Most High. So this is about John. And John was chosen to be a prophet. So maybe Jason's a prophet? I thought that the false and nope would be against him, but maybe it's because people are like shunning him or exiling him. Maybe that's why I had to say that about the discrimination before I started. When you say something 3 times and someone asks you to repeat it, oh my God, that's how I feel when I talk to people who are on the same vibration as me. Oh, interesting. Okay. So I opened it up. I opened the dream book up to the natural world places. I have jungle, plain, and mountain. And I'm really drawn to mountain. Mountains generally represent both ambitions and the obstacles hindering their attainment. So there's some kind of obstacle that's hindering. Okay, maybe this person's dream is to be a ghost hunter. Oh my gosh, do it. They could potentially be a prophet of the Most High. It's an investment. They need to invest. Spirit just said investment. Can you guys hear Spirit okay? Let me know if it's good. Correct. Okay, is that good? Maybe I should put it here. Okay. So this person wants to be a ghost hunter. They want to invest in themselves because they're a prophet. Spirit just said correct. They're a prophet of the Most High. So that means they have some kind of psychic ability or something. And their neighborhood or community is judging them. Oh my God, I would love to be a ghost hunter. Not even a ghost hunter, but maybe a ghost finder would be a little more appropriate. Marge, let's be ghost finders. Mountains generally represent ambition and obstacles hindering their attainment. And unless you live near or climb them regularly, their significance in dreams is usually fairly straightforward. The higher the mountain, the bigger the ambition. The ease of difficulty of the climb reflects your perception of how easy it will be to realize them. So this person's finding it really easy to be a ghost hunter. And their perception of it is like, I don't see what the problem is because it's really easy for me and I like it. Standing at the top of a mountain, gazing out at the view below suggests you feel you have realized or almost realized your ambition. Yeah. This person wants to follow their joy. If you don't feel exultant or joyful, you might like to take a closer look at your desires and dreams. It may be that they aren't really yours. Oh. They might be a parent's or lover's ambitions for you, for example, and realizing them feels like a hollow victory. That's great advice in general. Spirit always says to follow what brings you joy, not what makes you feel good physically, but what makes you feel good emotionally. This person's ambitions might be different from their parent or their lover. Jennifer could be their lover or their parent.
Female spirit.
Maybe their parents are like, no, you can't do that. You have to do this. Maybe there's some kind of religious thing, or
Coffin.
maybe there's something different belief systems, because ghost hunting is not, it's not what society says, In your dream, were you carried up a mountain? This suggests you anticipate others smoothing the way for you, possibly even doing much of the necessary work. If you are carrying someone, it indicates that you feel you're doing this in some form of your waking life. Okay, I'm going to say it for the data to see what comes out, but I think this person may have a dream, or I don't even want to call it a dream, an ambition to be a ghost hunter. They have a psychic gift, and they're picked by the Most High to be a prophet, which means they have a psychic gift. And they actually find what they want to do to be easy, and their perception of it is actually being realized. But they may have loved ones or parents or even a spouse that has different ambitions for them.
Comparison.
Oh, they're comparing themselves to them. Oh, because they're not doing what they want to do. So this person may be having to carry some kind of burden of other people in their waking life, because they're listening to other people, not taking more action towards what they want to do. Okay. Well, let's see if we can help. Let's see if we can help loosen those reins. You got to create your reality. You can't live someone else's reality. Where should we go? You know what? Do you want to be a ghost hunter? Let's look at the fifth dimension. Let's see what's going on in the fifth dimension if you want to be a ghost hunter. All right, Spirit, please tell us more about Jason and his ghost hunting. Life in the fifth dimension on seeing into the future. We have been curious regarding how you see the future. How do you have access to that information? We speak futuristically for the truth of the moment. Understand that there are no absolutes, for the will of man is the creative force, the creator of what is to come about. So when we speak of the future, it is truth seen for this particular time. As beings evolve and the direction of their will changes, they can alter the forward movement of events. Then does other people's free will alter the future, or are you taking all that into consideration? We speak about personal choice. The future is seen for that moment. But as we have stated, individuals have the choice to continually create their own destiny. Given the way the energy is at any moment, there is a probable outcome. Do you understand? The world of tomorrow. What will our world be like in the next 100 years? The world as you know it will not be. The consciousness of humankind is being raised. The energy is being more refined. There will be a rebirth, a rejuvenation of this planet. Political forms will change. Economic structures will change. The old forms will no longer be. This happens in the near future, immediately in the time frame during the next 5 years. So this person's going to have a great transformation within the next 5 years if they choose to have a forward movement towards what they want and keep what they want in their eye. They have a personal choice. The future is seen in that moment. This person has to continually want that same thing. They can't. This person may be being fickle or going back and forth between what someone else wants for them and then what they want for them. So they're kind of in between worlds right now. They're curious. They're trying to imagine it. They're trying to speak it. but they have obstacles because they have dentate. What the heck is dentate? Let me see. Dentate. Let me see what dentate is. Dentate. Having a tooth-like or serrated edge. So their obstacles are sharp and oh, there's some kind of power struggle, some kind of power dynamic in his, maybe, I don't know, maybe as a spouse who's like, what are you talking about? That's craziness. I don't know. Let's see. Spirit, thank you so much. I love you. Please be with me as you always are. Give us some messages. How can we help? How can we be of service? How can we get a higher perspective? I didn't see it going this way. I like this one. I mean, I like all of them, but this is a little different. All right, so tell us how we can help Jason become a ghost hunter. What can we do? Let's get a higher perspective of this linear view. Nah. Sun in reverse. Sun in reverse. So the sun's masculine. Magnetic. This person hasn't taken action yet. This is the current energy. This person's not taking action on their dream. This person's letting a lot of people's opinions interfere with what they want to do. Kathleen. Maybe someone named Kathleen. Maybe that's their mom or something. Yeah, there's like a bunch of dots everywhere, which always says to me like outward interference, a lot of people, a lot of talk, a lot of chit chat. And the Bible did say the neighborhood was appalled or finding it to be hard to believe. Maybe this person's telling too many people about what they want to do. That's what they're doing. This person shouldn't be telling. That's the thing with manifestations and energy. If you have a goal or a dream, keep it in marination mode and marinate on it within yourself. Think about it, imagine how it would feel, but don't tell people about it. Because if you go around telling everyone your dreams and your beliefs and how you feel about things, what happens is this, their energy will get on you, and then you'll start to doubt yourself. And you know what, Murphy, I'm just going to block you because you can't behave and I just can't stand you. So I'm just going to block you. Okay? There you go. So this person is letting other people's opinions make them feel like they can't do what they want to do, but really it's because they're telling too many people about it, and so their clear field of their north node is getting interrupted. Absolutely. I did it. Thank you. Jason, stop telling people that you want to be a ghost hunter. You already know that people don't understand that. If you feel a hesitation with somebody, you shouldn't even tell people if you're excited about it, because just stop doing that, because it's just going to ruin your own belief of doing it. Earth's heart. Spirit says you'd be great at this job. You have something new to offer. You just need to ground yourself. You need to get more out in nature. You need to take this time to work on your psychic gift to strengthen it. So they said in 5 years' time, if you start now putting the hard work in and learning your gift and activating it, talking to your spirit guides, grounding yourself, you got a real rose. You could, this is your north node dealing with parapsychology, because you're a prophet, you're psychic. So this would be a good field for you to go in. But you got to stop telling people, because they're ruining your ability to move forward with it. That's fantastic. Spirit said it's a real nugget, but you have a pier. You have many layers you have to peel back. There's some layers you got to peel back before you get to the rose. You got some things to do, honey, before you don't, you can think of the the outcome and the way it feels and imagine yourself doing it. You're in manifestation mode right now. You're in a mode of marinating and imagining how happy it would be to be there. You're in that mode right now. When you're in that mode, you keep it shut. You keep it shut. You keep it shut. Okay? Raven's head. So you may have someone in your circle who's trying to take your idea. Raven's head. You may have someone who's trying to take your idea for themselves. Perhaps you may have told a friend, or you may have told a loved one, or somebody you've told this pearl of information to that is trying to take your idea. I don't know what exactly your idea is for ghost hunting. Maybe you have something new and exciting that is different that you want to bring forward. Do not tell this person. Don't tell this person any more information. If you know who they are, you know who they are. Don't tell them, because they're taking your ideas and they're writing them down somewhere. Spirit said you're welcome. They're giving you a warning that this person's taking your ideas and trying to take them for their own. So stop giving them free information and stop telling your loved ones what you want to do. Stop telling your neighbors. People, when you start telling people dreams and aspirations, they start getting, trust me, I know, they start getting, I guess, envious or jealous. Don't make me envious. Oh, I have a song. Yeah, as I say that, ash. If you keep telling people, they're going to just turn your idea into ash. It's just going to be distorted. It's not going to turn out right. It's like this person wants to take your pearl and smash it into a million pieces. But that, metaphorically, that's what they would do if you keep giving them the ideas, and they're going to put the action to your idea, but it's not even going to be as great. It's going to turn to ash because they aren't the ones who thought of the idea, and it's not their north node. This is your north node. It doesn't have to be ghost hunting, but parapsychology is this person's north node. By not taking action, Spirit says by not taking action on this, you won't, whatever you do will be second, third, fourth, fifth best if you don't take action on this ghost hunting business. And like I said, I don't know if it's, ghost hunting specifically, but it's something having to do with parapsychology, which is awesome. I love that. I want to get into that. I was thinking of signing up for the Monroe Institute, maybe do some remote viewing. Zahara, hello. I love to see your little heart with the sparkles on it. This person wants to be a ghost hunter, girl. Hi. And they're in their north node, and they've been telling all their people, all their friends and stuff. And look, I knew it. Yeah, you keep telling the peeps, and they keep on trying to keep it. They're trying to box you in, man. Stop it. The Psy book? Oh my gosh. I took a mini course. Oh, thank you. I love you. You're the best. You the best. You the best. I love when you come. I can feel the vibes. Oh well, I'm really gonna have to read it now. Oh, so there is a snake in the midst. Okay. Willie, we the best. We the best music. We should all start a ghost hunting club with Jason. Let's go hunt some ghosts. I don't want to say hunt. I don't like hunting. I want to say find, become friends with, close some portals, help some souls get back to where they need to go. I would love to do that. Travel around the world. Oh, that sounds like a fantastic time. There is a snake in the grass. There's a snake in the grass, Jason. There's a snake in the grass that's planting seeds about you that are negative. There's someone talking shit about you. There's someone who's not on your team. I don't know who they are just yet, but they're trying to stop your shine. They're trying to cause delays. They're trying to block you on multiple levels. We have a black pearl, a gold pearl, and a silver pearl. Okay. So, one could be money, one could be your psychic gift, one could be your job, something like that. There's someone who's out for blood. They just can't stand that you're in your north node and you could possibly be doing what you want to do. That is effed up. What is wrong with people? Why can't people be happy for each other? Female. Oh, it could be a female. Could be this person's spouse. This person's spouse is like, hell no, you're not doing that. You're not going to be better than me. I'm going to block you because if you become better than me, then you might leave me. Maybe this person's a breadwinner or something, or this is a snake in the grass. They're also hiding something from you because look, this pearl's completely closed off. What do you guys think the red pearl means at the top? Red is the root chakra. I always think of it as like a seed, like some like evil seed or something, like planting an evil seed. Maybe they're telling lies about you. Maybe they have some kind of secret they're keeping from you. Zahara, I know it. I'm trying so hard to not let it go there, but it's like, I guess when you are an oracle, you have to call these things out. These are the things being done in the dark. I think they have a dark secret of a red stain. You know what I'm saying? Because look, it's also, look at this. I also got this red rose here. I got this red rose here with the little dot. So trying to put a blood stain, trying to put a stain on a rose. A blood rose. Trying to make a blood rose. Oh, I can't. I can. I mean, I can. If you can't, then you can. You gotta change the way you speak to yourself. All right, let's continue. Whoa, I love the way that flipped out. It flipped out upside down on top of the Earth's heart. Alchemical wedding? There's some kind of union or something, or there's some kind. These are colorful snakes, and they're about to meet each other. You could possibly meet someone soon that will activate this action towards your north node. Order. Oh, an order? This person could possibly have been approached by a secret order because they're psychic and they've been telling people that they're psychic. And there's two snakes here, and there's a snake here. This person's significant other may have affiliation with a secret society, and they may have initiated this person into a secret society. Yes, the Freemasons. Yes, the black and white, right? Zara, I think you're right about the blood sacrifice. I think this person may have taken a blood oath to be part of the secret society that their significant other has affiliation with, but this person lied to them. That's the dark secret, that you had to take a blood oath sacrifice to be part of it, and that you would be initiated into essentially devil worshiping. So what they wanted to do, ghost hunting, Bohemian Grove, yeah, probably. They wanted to do ghost hunting, and their significant other was probably like, "Oh, that's the red dot. That's what the lie." They were like, "Oh, they put a pitch. They pitched him a deal." They're like, "Oh yeah, I remember you saying that, Marge. Do you know anyone named Jason?" I think this person's young, though, or younger. They feel like between 38 and 45.
I want revenge.
And they could possibly want revenge because these people have been tricking this person using this person could be a divine being as well. Because we have the golden ball in the middle, which always says divine being to me. And we also have the gold ball here. We have both metals. We have an alloy and a gold, a silver and a gold. So this is a balanced individual, but this spouse doesn't want people to see them as balanced. So this person is deep into the occult because the snake is completely covered in red. And they told this person, if you want to be part of this society, you can use your psychic gifts and you'll get more powerful, you'll get money, blah, blah, blah. You know, all the things. I'm not sure why these snakes have color. Let me think. Let me feel, rather. More snakes. That's 3 snakes. 3, the power of 3. And the red snake is going into the black side. But the yellow snake's not going onto the red side. What do you guys, illusions maybe? Oh yeah, that's a good one. But then maybe the snakes, maybe I'm being too literal about the snakes. Maybe the snakes represent the heart chakra, the solar plexus, and the root chakra. They may be putting blockages or illusions on their heart, solar plexus, and root chakra to keep them bound to them by blood. 100. Thanks, Bo. We nailed it together. Yeah, this person, that's why this is blocked. Yellow and silver. This person's being blocked on multiple levels. I don't think they know, though. I don't know. I don't think they know. This makes me feel like they don't know, because this ash card, it's like they're an ash, but they don't understand why. I don't think they're, as someone who's reached divinity, what I've noticed is that I have to do better at.
Jack?
It is sad. I have to do better at not assuming that everyone operates like I do. And when I was in a relationship with my ex, I just assumed that they were a good person like me and they were operating out of truth and integrity.
danger.
Yeah, Spirit said danger. Move locations. Spirit just said danger. Yes, do that. We'll be here. Don't worry, Marge. Spirit, please look out for her. Please send a golden bubble of love and light to her. Protect her. I think this person, because they're a divine being, or they're at least really close to being divine. I think I think they're assuming their significant other and their peoples wouldn't do this to them, but they 100% absolutely are, is what I'm getting. All right. Tell me more about this secret society. Let's look in our kingdom of the cults. Okay. Spirit, please tell us more about Jason and his secret society affiliation. According to the reputable magazine India Today, however, both police and officials are unanimous in their charge that the incidents were rigged by followers. Yeah, rigged. His involvement in this society is rigged. It's not by his own accord or his own what he would actually want. He's under a false idea of what the society is going to bring him. It's rigged. Why? The Indian periodical explains that disclosures in Pune last fortnight revealed that the Rajneesh Foundation was up to its neck in income tax defalcation with the Charities Commissioner, a major insurance fraud, and a string of cases for criminal offenses which were still being investigated when they left. So this society needs him to stay because he's the only one with a psychic gift and they're in so much trouble. They need him to be able to tell them when things happen. Oh my gosh, they're just using him. Since Rajneesh left Pune, his followers spread throughout the West. In Europe, the president's strategy is to establish sacred cities. The European newsletter. Santa Sam City is set to be up in major European country, suggested that the city should be self-supporting alternative societies, which will be models of sannyas. So this person would do better if they were on their own. As long as they're with the secret society, they're not going to be sacred because the society does unsacred things. They will not be sacrosanct. Sacrosanct. Or wait, I can't remember if that means it's sacred or it's not sacred. I forgot. Oh, sorry. I'm not perfect. Okay. Spells. Yeah, because the secret society does spells and blood magic. And so he's not even, it's almost like, I feel like he doesn't even know. He doesn't participate in the blood part, but somehow he is still participating in other ways. Does he know that he needs to leave this society? Does he know he needs to leave this society? Roadkill. That's good eating. Yeah, he knows. I think he's working on it right now. He's noticing that they're weird and peculiar. He's listening to his intuition. He's like, what the hell? He's wondering why he has all these blocks all the time. And they're continuously insulting him, offending him because they're a secret society. So they operate in double energy. And that's classic narcissism, you know? They have to abuse you to like get you to stay or something, like make you feel like you can't go anywhere else, make you feel like you're not worthy of going anywhere else. You know, that's how they operate. So what's he doing about it? Chicken. He's chicken. Run, chicken, run. From incubator to rotisserie in 56 days. Run, chicken, run. He's running. He's just going to break free. What are they going to do about it? They're not going to do nothing. They're just trying to make him stay out of fear. Fly fishing. If you can't catch flies any other way. Fly. 2, Spirit says. 2. Fly fishing. You can't catch flies any other way. Spirit, tell me if I'm wrong. And you guys tell me what you think. Maybe this person's trying to catch them in the act? They're trying to catch them to somehow maybe get them caught up or something, to end them, to end what they do. Stephanie? John Glenn. Oh my gosh. Yeah, they're trying to shut it. He's trying to get to a place where he can shut it down. What's the opposite of evil? Love. I hope you moved. So look, John came up and we read in the Bible passage that Zechariah changed his name to John. This person's going to change their name. If you can't catch flies any other way, are they going to change their name? Never too old to shoot for the moon. John Glenn was the first U.S. astronaut to orbit the Earth in 1962 and a U.S. senator. Never too old to shoot for the moon. I don't know. They could. Is that good or bad? I don't know. So this person's either. I don't know this one. It kind of feels like both, I guess. This person's trying to get this secret society caught up, or maybe even just their spouse. Maybe even just get their spouse caught up, and it would be like a domino effect. They could possibly change their name from Jason to John or John to Jason or something because they want to get away from this society. So if they don't change their identity, they could possibly be trapped. So they may be going through the government, through a U.S. senator or something, or maybe even the FBI or something. It says astronaut, so maybe the deep state, I don't know, to change their identity if they give up a secret society that does criminal activity, that has, the book said they have tax fraud and all these other things, insurance fraud. They could be giving it up. Yeah. All right. Take this cult down. I'm so tired of hearing about them. They're literally like hellraisers. Oh my gosh, remember that movie Hellraiser? That's one of the scariest movies I've ever seen when I was 7 years old. Probably shouldn't be watching Hellraiser at 7. Graffiti, art in a can. We're drawn to it. Graffiti, drawn to art in a can. We're drawn to it. They're going to can them. They're going to get this society canned by using themselves as bait. There's something that's getting set up here. Maybe they're going to do... Oh, isn't the new moon? Isn't it the new moon? Maybe they're going to do a ritual. This person's going to have like... he's going to be wired or something. He's going to wash himself of this stupid cult and the blood rituals they've been doing. Because he's offended. He's offended by this. He must have found out that they're doing blood rituals and the things they do and all the crimes they do, and that his spouse lied to him. Inspirational. It's going to be inspirational. or he's feeling exhilarated. It's something that is stimulating him. Jacoby, Jacoby, Jacoby. Sorry, just came out of me. Jacoby, I kind of like it. Jacoby, Jacoby, Jacoby.
Gaussian.
What is Gaussian? Gaussian.
Sure.
Gaussian. Gaussian. Gaussian distribution. In statistics, a normal distribution of Gaussian distribution is a type of continuous probability distribution for a real valued random variable. This general form of its probability density function is a parameter is the mean or expectation of the distribution, while the parameter is its standard deviation. So it's going to be like a normal new moon, just another new moon. This person knows that they do these rituals every moon cycle. So the probability of them doing it is it's not random. It's not a random variable. So this person's going to use the probability of them doing their normal function as a way to catch them in the act. Oh shit, they're gonna choke. Oh, I just got a confirmation with a notification. Oh shit. It's inspirational. They'll be free. They're excited to be free of this freaking cult. Spirit, is it safe? Is it safe for Marge where she is? The ceremoniously expel an evil spirit, an exorcism. Exorcism? To ceremoniously expel an evil spirit? Spirit says you're fine, honey. They said no, you're fine. There's nothing to worry about. You just ask them to protect you. And you'll be fine. Something about hair transplant. Oh, it looks so natural. Oh, because someone in this group needs a freaking exorcism. It might be their spouse. Oh my God, I think they know their spouse needs an exorcism. They need an exorcism pretending to look like they're natural. But this person knows. They know how did they find out what's going on? How did they know that they need an exorcism? Celine Dion, Canadian singer whose heart will go on and on. Because he's using his intuition. He's listening to his intuition. He knows he has a psychic gift. He knows something's wrong here. General George S. Patton, the commander of the American Third Army during World War II, old blood and guts. He knows this person's extremely disturbed, his spouse. He knows all the bullshit she's been doing in the secret society that has to do with old blood and guts. And I think he knows that when they perform this ritual, that shit's gonna be going down. Spirit, please tell me if I'm right or wrong. Dull. Boring, stupid blood. They think their spouse is dull and boring and stupid. Well, I mean, if you gotta perform blood rituals, you probably have become dull. Oh, really?
Wait and see.
Oh, Spirit just said wait and see twice. I think some shit's going down, bro. I think so. Give me one more card for this. The Godfather. Oh, the God and the Holy Father. God and the Father are coming down. Military. Oh my gosh, there's something that's like really gonna go down, you guys, about some secret societies. I think coming up real soon. How do we find that out? Let me see. Let me do some good old tarot. So this person has a plan and they're using their intuition and they're going to use the patterns of these people on the new moons that they do, because they have to do all their magic on the moon. Is it new moon today or is it full moon? I have no idea. It's still early in the month, so it must be a new moon. Oh, as I split the deck, there's a moon. This is 10 of Wands. Complete and painful ending, rock bottom. Yeah, this person is going to have to change their name after this because they want to escape the secret society. So they're going to go to the government or a senator, the state senator, and they're going to give up information about a ritual that's going to be done. And what's going to happen during this ritual? What's happening during this ritual? Actually, I'm being called to these different cards. What's going to go down during this ritual? Do tell. You know what? Let's use magic cards since they're doing magic. Definitely going to hit rock bottom. Here it said military. So, we found out the military has been using is a cult, basically. They've been using blood sacrifices. Oh, some kind of flood's gonna happen. Metaphorical, some kind of flood. Maybe at like a base or, oh my gosh, it looks like Niagara Falls. It looks like Niagara Falls with the waterfall, the big waterfall. Oh, daylight savings time. Oh shit. This does look kind of twilighty, kind of dusky. Something about water. This really gives me Niagara Falls vibes. There could be something happening at Niagara Falls. I just went to Niagara Falls. Yes. I'm so awesome! And Spirit, I love you. Spirit said yes to Niagara Falls. Kellen, inquisitive prodigy, a human fairy detective. This person is working with a detective, probably that works for the government. Tail the suspect. Sorcery adventure. Flying vigilance. Whenever Kellen, inquisitive prodigy, attacks, destroy up to one target. Lamp. Then exile. Lamp. They're going to illuminate. This person's got golden armor. They got a golden sword. This person's divinely guided, and they're flying away and above that blue, which is magic for me. So this person's working with a detective. Oh, hells yeah! They're going to Niagara Falls to set up this thing they're doing. Oh my gosh. God. Oh, that popped out. Ooh. Swamp with a skull. It ain't gonna be good. It ain't gonna be good. It's gonna be a desolate wasteland. They're really gonna eradicate some cults and some military cults. That's good. Confirmation. Okay, what else? What else do we need to know? Thank you so much, Spirit, for being here with us. Please tell us more. Curious cadaver, creature zombie detective, patient and surprisingly clever, though he does need to be reminded not to eat the corpses. He does need to be reminded not to eat the corpses. So we could possibly have someone who's going to pass because of this. Not so? Well, then what does this mean? Zombie detective. Oh, maybe this is... Oh, maybe this detective is in the cult. They're going to have to go return to where they came from because... Bustle. They're going to be in... Oh, maybe their name is Raymond. So this person could possibly be working, a detective that is in the cult and has made, it says when you sacrifice a clue, they could have potentially hidden evidence for something that could have stopped something. They hid evidence. It says when you sacrifice a clue, return curious cadaver from your graveyard to your hand. Patient and surprisingly clever, though he does need to be reminded not to eat the corpses, but he's he's been in this cult, and so he's not right in the head. They probably did, horrible things, and they hid evidence for many things, and now they're about to feel the wrath of God. Museum Night Watch, creature centaur soldier. You there, halt! The gallery is closed. Wait, what are you doing? Oh, maybe this zombie detective is trying to find out what they're up to. But there's a museum night watch. There's a heavenly centaur soldier that's like, what are you doing? Or
Brian. Stay here.
There's somebody questioning this detective, the zombie detective. They're like, hey, what are you doing? Why are you hiding that evidence? Why do you have that? Why didn't you give it to the authorities? What are you still doing with that? Something like that. This zombie detective may have some kind of evidence that they should have gotten rid of, but maybe they held on to it like a trophy or something. Oh, and we have a human detective. Jaded analysis.
Jason.
Creature human detective Jason. Oh, Jason's the detective, and he's also psychic and a ghost hunter and part of the society. Jason's our main character. Oh, good. Another case with too many victims and not enough clues. So this jaded man, you're giving me lots of men's names. Roy, Jason, Brian, Raymond. That's a lot of men's names. And I have 1, 2, 3. I have 4 men on the board. I have a human detective. I have a fairy detective. I have a zombie detective. And I have a centaur soldier. I think the human fairy detective is
I am peaceful.
Is Spirit. I think this is Spirit. I think chiming, yeah, okay. This is Spirit. Inquisitive prodigy. So this person has spirit help.
Dark side.
And then, okay, and then the dark side is the zombie detective. They're in the cult. And there's some kind of secret land or place where they're going to perform these rituals. And I have a centaur soldier. You there, halt. The gallery is closed. Wait, what are you doing? Someone could be performing. Stop it. Oh my God. Roy, Jason, Brian, and Raymond. Someone could be performing a ritual by themselves secretly that could possibly be detrimental to the society. Patient and surprisingly clever, though he does need to be reminded to not eat the corpses, to not perform rituals without other people. It's going to be the demise of them. That's what, oh, and then then the soldier is like, what are you doing? So he's going to get caught performing a ritual. And then we have the jaded analyst, human detective, defender. Oh, good, another case with too many victims and not enough clues. I think they're going to be getting a new case of mysterious supernatural happenings because this zombie detective, to save their own ass or something, is going to try to perform some ritual. Maybe the centaur soldier is Jason. Something's going to go wrong, though, because it's divinely guided, or it's being divinely protected. So whatever they're going to do, Spirit's going to let them do it because it's going to be the end of them. Yes, you will, Spirit said. Yes, come through. Thank you. Oh, mountain. We just had that in the dream book. It said mountain. You'll have obstacles and stuff. A fire.
In your sleep.
A fire. Some kind of fire is going to happen after this, or explosion. That's going to be the obstacle for these people. Come through, Spirit. You know what? You go do your stupid ritual and let it backfire on you and let it be your obstacle, because you put so many obstacles in front of this person trying to make them have a rock bottom. This is going to be their rock bottom. Hell yeah. It's going to be zombie horror. When human corpses are in short supply, stitchers get creative. Because nobody wants to fuck with this cult anymore. So now they're becoming zombies. They can't feed. They haven't been able to get any energy. They're turning into zombie horror. Oh, pretty. But it's going to be okay, you guys. Everything's going to be okay. We just got to let it happen. It's under divine order. It's being divinely guided and protected. It's going to work out for us in our favor. Yay! Okay. Well, that was a fun one. It was a little different. It was kind of like a play-by-play of maybe something that's like in the works right now. But the sun's going to come out. We're going to have a royal. It's going to be like this. It's going to go from this for them, and then we'll get order back in the court.
1950s.
All right. I'm going to do Benjamin next, okay, guys? I'm going to clean up, clear my field, do some jumping jacks, and then I'm going to do Benjamin next, okay? If you guys want to come, you can. I love ya. Bye. See you next one.